Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of What's Cooking. If this is the first time you're joining me, my name is Meredith, and this is my healthy cooking show to show you guys how to make healthy, fun meals for the whole family. So, tonight, we're making chocolate donuts. And I know, that doesn't sound healthy, does it? But these donuts are grain-free, and they don't have any refined sugar in them, so they're way healthier than anything that you can get in a store or whatever. And they're still going to taste awesome. So, first we're going to start off with putting our dry ingredients in a medium to large bowl. I have a cup of almond flour. Almond flour is a super awesome substitute to regular flour because you're actually eating a healthy fat instead of a carbohydrate. So you're getting healthy fats in form of those almonds. Awesome. And then we're going to add in 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. Coconut flour is a really good substitute also. If you're baking things, you just need to make sure that you don't use as much as like if you're subbing in for regular flour, because coconut flour absorbs the liquid a lot more than regular flour does. So you're going to want to find a conversion chart if you're subbing in coconut flour for regular white or wheat flour. Alright, there's that. Now, baking soda. We have 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Oops. If I want to fill it. Pop that in there. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Maybe. And then about 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm not going to even bother measuring. I'm just going to pop some in there. So let me grab a whisk. There's the one thing I didn't get out. We're just going to whisk this together real quick. And then we're going to add our wet ingredients to a separate bowl. Those then will get added into the dry ingredients. Alright, we're going to set that over there. Now, I've got a small bowl here. I've got, oh, there it is. Alright, so first we are going to add in 3 tablespoons of coconut oil that I have melted and it's cooled back down again. Not to solids, but cool enough that it's not like super hot anymore. And then, careful, 1/3 cup of maple syrup. You can also use honey if you want to. Totally up to you. This is way better than using refined sugars because your body doesn't process them as quickly, so you don't get the blood sugar spike like you would if you're just eating like refined white sugar. It takes your body a lot longer to process maple syrup or like honey, agave syrup, anything like that, so you don't get that spike. Alright, 3 eggs. And you want these eggs to be at room temperature. Whoop. Now this recipe makes about 8 donuts. If you want to make them smaller, you could get a full dozen out of them. If you want to make them bigger, you could get 6 bigger ones. But I'm going to go right in the middle and do just 8 decent sized donuts. Since there are 4 of us, then we each get 2. Rinse my fingers. Alright. And here is a tablespoon of unsweetened almond milk that I have just warmed up, so it's just warm in there. Get that in there. Little things from the side. Alright, apple cider vinegar. 1/2 teaspoon of this. Not much. And we're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm not even going to bother measuring because that's about a teaspoon. A little extra vanilla never killed anybody. Then we're going to grab our whisk. Whisk this together real good. Dog's barking. What's new in my house? And then we are going to add this into our dry ingredients and whisk those together. Then we are going to transfer it into our donut pans. That's good. And these are going to bake at 350 for about 15 minutes. We are putting a glaze on them that you want to harden. So you want to make sure that your donuts cool. You have enough time to cool them before you put your glaze on, because you want that glaze to harden. So we're making these a little ahead of time. Not enough time to eat when this is done. That's getting really annoying, isn't it? Yep. Try living with it. Run back and forth, bark, bark. All right. That looks good. So your batter should be pretty thick, just like this. And we are going to spoon this into our donut pans now. I'm putting them right here. Use metal, silicone, whatever you want. We're going to get these in here and pop them in the oven, and then I will be back to show you the glaze once these have come out and cooled down. Oh man, guys, these donuts smell like chocolate cake. Like, check these out.
It does.
Yummy! Okay, so we're going to make a dark chocolate, like, frosting type stuff. Glaze, whatever you want to call it. I have in here melted down 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can either use 2 tablespoons of cocoa butter and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, or 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. That's what I did. I didn't have any cocoa butter. I didn't feel like buying a whole thing of it just for 2 tablespoons. So that's in there. Now we are going to add in 2 tablespoons of maple syrup or honey, up to you guys again if you want to change that. Get that in there. We're going to whisk this together. And you can also melt this in a double boiler, or you can do it in the microwave. Totally up to you. And then we're going to add in 2.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder and like a dash of salt, all in this little cup here. What is shaking up there? There we go. I'm going to whisk this in. So you want to make sure your donuts are pretty much cooled all the way, because you want this glaze to like harden on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to dip the donut in there, or you could drizzle it too, completely up to you. And dip it in and like do all of them, place them back on the cooling rack, and put them in the refrigerator for just a couple of minutes until it's hardened. And then you're just going to keep re-dipping them until all of your icing is gone. So you're going to have like layers of chocolate numminess. All right, and about 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to whisk all that in there, and then we're going to start dipping. Now, I know you guys are thinking, donuts are not a meal. They're not, you're right. So, what do I do when we do breakfast or dinner, like something like this? I always make like spinach or kale eggs. So I just whisk up a bunch of eggs, and like 2 per person usually. Oh yes, look at it. Oh my gosh. 2 per person. And then I add just some spinach or kale to it, cook them up, and then that's our protein and our veggie. And then we have either a carb or a healthy fat, depending on what the recipe is that we're doing. So tonight it will be the healthy fat, and there will be some carbohydrates, obviously, because of the sweeteners in there. It just won't be as bad for you as if you're eating regular store-bought donuts. So I'm going to keep dipping, and again, once these are done, I'm going to pop them in the refrigerator, let them cool, and then do another dip on them. I'll probably get 2 dips out of each one. And that is that for tonight, guys. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And let me know if you guys try any of these recipes. So good. And Make sure if you want to try the recipes, you click the link in the description. That's going to send you over to my website. All of my recipes are over there. You can also leave comments there if you'd like. And if you guys are watching this on Instagram, make sure you head over to my profile and follow me over there so you don't miss any recipes. I have been Meredith once again, and these have been double chocolate donuts. Delish. I can't wait to dig in. See you guys next time.